Well, a common New Year's resolution is to focus on growing wealth in the new year. And today we have a guest who can teach us ways to do that exactly the right way, I think is what we want to say there. I'm joined by Dr. Willie Jolley, a Hall of Fame speaker and best-selling author who's been here before. So I want to welcome you back to the show.
Thank you very much, and good morning and Happy New Year. And as I always start, I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. And I'm grateful for this minute, this moment, this opportunity to be on with you one more time.
All right, then.
Come
on,
somebody.
All right. Amen. Right. Let's talk about this. I want to make sure we jump into this quickly because this is really interesting. You just wrote a book. And
Yes.
the topic is called Rich is Good.
Yes.
But Wealthy is Better.
Correct.
So, why? Explain.
Okay, for 20 years, this is my 20th season on Sirius XM.
Congratulations.
Thank you, with the Willie Jolley Wealthy Ways show. And over those 20 years, I've interviewed some of the greatest wealth creators of this time. Bill Marriott, David Rubenstein, Bob Johnson, Sheila Johnson, Ted Leonsis, the co-founder of Netflix, one after another. And one day, the light bulb went off above my head, and I said, oh my goodness, there's a distinct difference between being rich and being wealthy, and I didn't know what it was. And I said, maybe I'm the outlier. So I started doing research around the country when I was speaking for corporations and big rallies and saying to people, hey, what do you think is rich? And the number one answer was always $1 million. You got $1 million, you're rich. But then I say, okay, well, what is wealthy? And they'll look up in the air, they'll ponder, they'll say, 5 million, 10 million, $1 billion. They're not quite sure. And I said, well, I'm not the only one who doesn't know. And how do you hit something if you don't know what it is? I like to say, if I gave you a rock, Brian, and said, hit any of these walls, could you hit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if I put a blindfold over your eyes and turned you around till you didn't know which direction you were going in, is it still as easy? No. It's hard to hit what you cannot see, and it's very hard to hit what you don't know. And most people did not know, including moi, the difference between being rich and wealthy. I called these billionaires I'd been interviewing and said, hey, am I on the right track with this? Absolutely. And my question was, why didn't you tell me?
Is it a secret?
Well, they said, well, you know what? We're busy being wealthy. We told you how we got there in our interviews. But you had to discover the difference between rich and wealthy. And now you write books. You do television and radio. We're charging you to write a book. Tell people so that they can get it, and that's what I've done. It's taken me, in essence, taken me 20 years to learn the information, but I'm now teaching what I've been taught, and that is why so many people are going and getting this book in droves. It's been amazing, and it's only been out a week. Amazing the number of people. We're just sending out carts and carts and carts of books because people are getting it. Now, there are two focus areas.
Okay.
Number one, are all the people who want to be wealthy but don't know how to get there.
Okay.
Okay. And this
But do you have to be rich to be wealthy?
it helps.
Okay.
but no, the answer is no.
Okay.
No, the answer is no. You have to make money to grow your wealth. Now, first, all the people who want to be wealthy and don't know how to do it. The second group, though, are the ones who are buying it in volume. One lady bought a box the other day at an event. She bought 30 books. She said, I got children, grandchildren, and nieces and nephews. They all need this book. That's all the people who have struggled, scrimped, saved, done without to build a nest egg, and they're concerned that their children or their heirs will not maintain it or will squander it. Or as one man said to me, he said, my greatest fear, Dr. Jolley, is that my children will not treat my money like I treated it, and they'll go through in months what it took me decades to build.
Together.
All right?
All right, listen, we only have 1 minute. This is amazing. I could talk to you all day.
Yeah.
So who needs to read this book? Is anybody, or is there a certain person that we're looking for?
Look, those two groups are the focus forward. Anybody who, one, wants to be wealthy, don't know how to do that, and wants to learn what I've learned and I'm teaching, but the people who want to educate their children. And you asked the question, I think it's important. Do you need to be rich to get wealthy? Mary Ellen Pleasant, who I write about in the book, was a domestic worker. She never made more than $6,000 a year in the early 1900s, cleaning people's homes, taking care of their kids, whatever. She lived below her means, and when she died, she had a net worth of $2.7 million. It's not the fact how much you make, is what you do with that money. Can you live below your means? Can you invest? And can you make sure to make your money grow? Or as this old saying says, that regular people, they work for their money. Wealthy people make their money work for them.
Work for them.
Come on, somebody.
All right, we got
Rich
that.
is good, wealthy is
better.
better.com. Go read an excerpt.
You
Rich is
got it.
good, wealthy is better.com. Of course, Amazon as well.
Thank
But
you so much,
if
Doc.
you get it on richisgoodwealthyisbetter.com, you get autographed, and I'll do free shipping if you get 2 more copies.
Okay. Well,
Come
you heard
on
it right
now.
there. All right, we got to go for a break real quick. Back with more Good Morning Washington right after this.